So to test this application, we need to go get some Sepolia, some test tokens. And Sepolia is just a test network for Ethereum that was launched not too long ago. And it operates independently of the main Ethereum network, but it closely simulates its conditions. So basically, it allows developers to see how their code will behave in a live environment, and the testnet also has its own block explorers and allows users to view those on-chain data specific to Sepolia tokens. So once we go get the Sepolia from the faucet, we can actually go to the Sepolia block explorer and see that transaction being sent to our wallet. And so remember, Sepolia uses test ether, which serves the same purpose as ether on the mainnet, but it doesn't have actual value. So it's only for deploying, testing, building decentralized applications. And so we get fake tokens to deploy to our application to see what happens in a development or production environment. And before, I was trying to develop a application previously, a decentralized application previously. To test it, I sent $10 worth of Bitcoin to my application. And as you can probably guess, that Bitcoin is gone forever. And so that is the power of using test tokens like Sepolia to test your application. So let's go get some Sepolia now. All right, so to get some Sepolia, you can just literally type in on Google Sepolia faucet. And so there's a lot of companies that provide Sepolia tokens. Alchemy provides a faucet. A couple of other these companies provides a faucet. But I always have seen that Google Cloud has worked the best when I am wanting Sepolia, when I am in need of some Sepolia when I'm developing. So we go to Sepolia Ether and we paste our wallet address or ENS name. So that allows me, I need to go to MetaMask and I'll type in my password. And so this is what the MetaMask wallet looks like. As you can see, I already have a little bit of Sepolia in my account. If I go up here, I also have some Sepolia in another account, on account 2. And so I will today not actually go and retrieve Sepolia from this faucet. When you are using Sepolia and going to use the faucets, regardless of whatever faucet you use, make sure to seldomly use your Sepolia and just be responsible with your usage in general, because the devs are still putting their time and energy into upholding the infrastructure so that you can use free tokens, because they don't make money when you use free tokens. And so, yeah, remember to be responsible with your Sepolia usage. But if you didn't have any Sepolia and you wanted some, you would go inside of your MetaMask account, go to the account that you want to send the Sepolia to, and then you would come here, and these are all of the crypto addresses, the public addresses for each of the networks. And so since I want Ether Sepolium, I'm going to choose the Ethereum network. And so actually down here, before I do that, make sure that you are on the same network as the token you are receiving or trying to send, so that those tokens just don't get lost in cyberspace, essentially. So cool, we're on the Sepolia network. So we're going to take our Ethereum public address, have it copied. We're going to come over here, and then you would press get 0.05 Sepolia Ether. And once that happens, you would get those Sepolia in your MetaMask wallet, and that would show up here. And so to actually see that transaction on the blockchain, remember, there's still going to be a ledger of this transaction, even though that the Sepolia was free and it doesn't have a value to it. You can still see it on the Ether scan blockchain, except for Sepolia. So you can just go to Google and type in Sepolia Ether scan, and this would be the testnet Sepolia Ether scan blockchain. And then you would paste in your address, the same address that you used to get the Ether scan that you posted into the faucet. And then Etherscan will list all of the transactions and the transaction hashes for that address. So 111 days ago, I got some Ether from a faucet, And then the rest of these outs are me playing around with contracts and funding contracts and basically practicing to build this decentralized app that I am building now.